Also my pleasure to introduce the President of the Montgomery County Council. Please welcome George Leventhal.
Thank you all so much for being here, and a special thanks to Ike Leggett and Rashawn Baker for pulling this together. It is tremendous how the election of a Republican governor has brought us all together. I think it's wonderful. I really do. Mel Franklin and I have been working very, very closely together. In fact, we're working with other large counties to form a new caucus within the Maryland Association of Counties because we have such a strong mutuality of interest. Let me acknowledge that I'm joined by my colleagues from the Montgomery County Council, Roger Berliner, chairman of our Transportation Committee, and Councilmember Tom Hucker, who represents a big chunk of the county through which the Purple Line will run. But the Montgomery County Council is unanimously in support of the Purple Line. It is our top transportation priority, and it is the most urgent message that we need to convey right now. But I want to talk a little more about mutuality of interest. I want to tell you that Montgomery County supports a new hospital for Prince George's County. Montgomery County, and I say that as chairman of our health committee, we only benefit when there's better access to health care just a few miles from our border. Montgomery County supports the FBI headquarters in Prince George's County because we'll have workers who will work there, and we'll have vendors who will sell there, and we're going to have people who will ride the Purple Line to get there. We are one region. Now, look, our region has always been integrally tied to federal investment. We need to diversify. We need to support the knowledge-based industries, biotechnology, information technology, environmental technology, that the University of Maryland, our premier research institution, is at the forefront of the threshold of discovery and knowledge and learning that is going to assist us to diversify our economy. And you heard from President Wallace Lowe, what a tremendous leader he has been, that the Purple Line is going to be transformative for our premier research institution, our knowledge-based industry engine here in this region, the University of Maryland. We need the Purple Line. The university needs the Purple Line. I want to correct a few misperceptions that I'm hearing out there. There are some individuals, including in my own county, who say, well, you know, the Purple Line costs $2 billion, and we could spend that $2 billion better maybe in my legislative district or somewhere else, you know, some other priority. The Federal Transit Administration is going to approve this project. The Federal Transit Administration is going to invest $900 million federal dollars in this project, and only this project is going to get that $900 million. So when you talk about a little more than $2 billion for this project, that money doesn't go to any other project. If the Purple Line is canceled, the federal investment of $900 million, which will be green-lighted by the Federal Transit Administration, goes to another state. It doesn't come to Maryland. The bidders in the public-private partnership, those who hope to be selected as the concessionaire, in order to be selected, have got to show that they have the wherewithal to raise $700 to $900 million of private capital. Private capital. They don't get selected unless they have the capability to raise that capital. If there is no Purple Line, that capital doesn't come to Maryland. So I was on WAMU radio on Friday, and Tom Sherwood, he said, well, you know, some people think we could spend that $2 billion on other priorities in Maryland. No. No. If the Purple Line is canceled, most of that $2 billion, it's gone. It doesn't get invested in our economy. We don't get the ability to say, no, I'm going to take that $2 billion and put it into some other project. It's gone. Maryland doesn't benefit from it. We'd have to be insane to walk away from that kind of infusion of cash. Now, I want to congratulate Governor Hogan with great sincerity. I think he's made a lot of really smart moves, and I'm listening very carefully to the things that he said, and I agree. He says Maryland's open for business, and we agree. He said that his fundamental test on every policy question is, will it make it easier for families and businesses to come to Maryland and stay in Maryland? And we agree. And he said in his inaugural speech that he would never make decisions on the basis of partisanship, and we agree. And so the two largest counties in this beautiful state are working together more closely in a more unified way than we ever have before, not on a partisan basis. We agree with our new governor. And so if your test is, will it make it easier for people and families to come and stay in Maryland, the Purple Line will make things so much easier for individuals to get from home to work, to meet GSA's qualifications for FBI, to transform the University of Maryland, to make it easier for students and faculty and researchers and industry to get to this huge knowledge hub right here. We know the reason we're having this meeting here is because this is the beating heart of our knowledge economy. And the Purple Line is going to be its spine. We must not walk away from this. Thank you all so much for your commitment.